What's up guys, it's Jamey. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, what I'm going to do is compare the iPhone 12 blue versus the iPhone 12 Pro blue. I recently did an unboxing video where I looked at 4 out of the 5 iPhone 12 colors, and the blue was very different than the Pacific blue. So I thought it would be helpful to just show the differences. Granted, I realize that people are probably not cross-shopping an iPhone 12 versus an iPhone 12 Pro based on color alone, but I still thought it'd be a good video to make just to compare these two different blue colors. When you're watching today's video, you can help support the channel by giving the video a quick like and also subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. Side note real quick, I'm kind of seeing in the little screen, peep this Los Angeles sunset going on right behind me. You guys are in for a treat, look at that. Okay, so here we have an iPhone 12 Pro Max in the Pacific blue color, and this is just an iPhone 12 in the blue color. So here you have a close-up view of the back of the Pro Max in Pacific blue and the 12 in the blue color. You'll see there's much more of a shine and a gloss on the 12. Obviously, you also have the shiny Apple logo on the back of the 12. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's dust, there's fingerprints, there's a whole mess of things on the back of the 12 that you can't really see on the 12 Pro Max. With the material and the matte nature on the Max products, you really don't get anywhere near the fingerprints or smudging or dust kind of visualization that you get on the 12 colors. It's a different story when you look at the sides. Personally, when I look at these two, like granted the majority of the time when I have these phones, they'll be in cases, but I do always like to pull them out on occasion and go caseless. The fingerprints that I would get on this blue would drive me insane. Here you can see a comparison of the sides of the 12 versus the 12 Pro Max, both in the blue colors. This is where you get the shiny aspect on the Pro versus the matte aspect on the blue. So you're going to get more fingerprints on the side of the Pro versus on just the regular 12. For me, when I look at it, I would 100% prefer to have the smaller area of the sides attain the fingerprints versus that on the back. Here you can see the sides with the power button. Here's the top of the phones. Here you have the bottom. Spin around, really no difference on the front aspect. And then another look at the back. The back is what really shows like how blue this is. If you're used to the Pacific blue, this 12 blue is like your traditional royal blue color. So something else that I thought could be beneficial is to bring black in the mix. I think that a lot of times when people are looking at the 12, they're comparing the blue versus the black color. So you can really see how much darker black is than the blue here. And then also I think it's interesting to see just the black versus the Pacific blue color and the 12 Pro. Here's a look at the back of the blue and the black in the iPhone 12. You can see the sides with the volume rocker. The blue color sides are much darker than the back. Here's the other side with the power button. And then on the front, there's like an ever so subtle line you can see on the blue color where you can see just the outline of the blue sides on the front. On the black, you can't really see it because the matte black sides blend in. And here you have the black iPhone 12 versus the Pacific blue iPhone 12 Pro Max. Here you can see, look at the sides on the iPhone 12 in black versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max in Pacific blue. All right, so the sun's actually setting behind me, so if you're getting some weird lighting, that's kind of what the reason is for that. There's really not a whole lot I can do. A little bit of, I had the shades down, but there's like a gap, so we're kind of stuck with that. I just wanted to get this video out very quickly. When I look at these two phones, I don't know how well it translates on the camera, but there is a definitive difference, I think, with any of the 12 Pro colors over like realistically any of the 12 colors. I do like the green color in the 12, but that's more of like a fun thing. The 12 Pro colors, even when I look at the 12 Pro Max, the Pacific Blue realistically is my least favorite color out of all of them. When I put the Pacific Blue up against the blue on the iPhone 12, this blue looks like a toy, while this looks like a very elegant, high-end piece of technology. And the interesting thing about them, I think this phone, the iPhone 12 at 64 gigabytes, is $829. And so it's not like it's significantly cheaper than the Pro. I feel like when you look at that price point and that price difference, to me personally, it wouldn't push me to the 12 because it's not drastic. I mean, if we're talking, $599 or $499, maybe there's somewhat of a case there. And also, when I'm even just looking at this phone right now, I just unboxed this yesterday. I haven't really used it at all. This has been around for probably 3 weeks now, and there's literally no fingerprints or no smudging. This thing looks like it's been in a dog's mouth and has been slobbered all over it. This would drive me absolutely insane. Color aside, it's just the finishing, and I think you're gonna get this in both the blue and the black color. That's all I wanted to cover for you today, guys. I thought it'd be interesting because I have both of the blue colors in to just compare the two of them. As I said before, I don't think people are cross-shopping these two phones. I just thought it'd be fun to show them to you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Otherwise, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.